There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And that is a very early rendition of the Apogee logo. And look at that, it's a presentation of an id Software production. Which means this is Commander Keen in Invasion of the Vorticons Episode 2. The Earth explodes! So let's press F1 for some help. So, there's keyboard mode. Let's have a look at the keys because it's been a while since I played Keen. Control, Alt, Control and Alt fires the pistol. Okay. Let's give that a shot then, shall we? New game. There's our Keen's left, which is how many lives we've got. And this is typical of Commander Keen. You've got an overworld, sort of like Mario, I guess, where you travel from level to level. So you can check your status by pressing space. Doesn't appear to be anywhere else to go, so let's go in here. Alright. You hit Control to enter the place, by the way. So, there's our status, and we've picked up a gun. Now, there's the pogo. That allows us to get to places that we wouldn't normally get. But the thing with the pogo is you're constantly bouncing. Because it's a pogo stick, you know. So, let's just pogo up here, shall we? Yeah, let's take that hamburger. Unfortunately, there's a bad guy over there, so I'm gonna put my pogo down, and I'm just gonna err on the side of caution here because I'm not very good at platformers. But one of the big selling points of the Commander Keen series, other than the fact that it was child friendly, Control and Alt, yes, is it's very smooth. Especially compared to the other platformers on the PC at the time. You know, you've got this lovely smooth scrolling by some bloke called John Carmack. I think he would go on to do something else, I'm not sure. The Oculus Rift, that's right, he helped with that. But yeah, it's, I think you can only incapacitate the enemies. I'm not sure if you can kill them or not. So, it might just be better just to avoid them. And this is typical of both Commander Keen and id in general. It's a nice, easy opening level where it's just like, look, this is how you do it. This is how you play Keen. And there's the exit level. The exit level, the exit area. So that area is done. And what that means is we can head on. Onward to greater things. So let's do that. What's in here? I keep hitting space instead of Control. That's not a very clever idea. And this would, you know, bring about a whole pile of clones. One I'm particularly fond of, I believe it came before Keen. It was called Space Chase. Space Chase, you know, starring Jason Storm. And there was a whole pile of other Apogee platformers. Now look at this guy. He's jumping at us. Ah, time to wildly panic. Look at him. Some kind of weird jumping wolf thing. And I instinctively hit space, but the cool thing about Keen is you can rebind these controls if you want, you know. There's no music of sorts. Ah, I missed you. There we go. That was actually a good shot by my standards. And I've said it many times before, I'll say it again, I'm terrible at platformers, you know. But you can see the appeal of Keen. You know, the PC speaker isn't offensive. Oh, no! Stupid wolf thing got in the way. And it's one of the things that, you know, you'd expect in a second episode. The first episode, it shows you the ropes. The second episode, you've got a sort of nice, easy one there, sort of welcome back to Commander Keen thing. And then from then on, you start to get more difficult enemies, more difficult challenges. Case in point. Oh, he only knocked me out. He didn't kill me. Oh, sweet. Oh, good grief. Huh. So those guys can only incapacitate me. But that big scary robot firing is the one that I have to worry about, I think. And I at this point, I do have to apologize for continuously pressing space. Uh-oh. See, I'm incapacitated there, and the robot has got me. Ah! So, it won't be long until, I die. But the thing is, you don't... I've said it before in other platforming games, and various other games as well, you don't need me to show you. Let's just pogo. You don't need me to show you, 20 minutes of Keen. You can tell within, 5 to 10 seconds whether you like this game or not, If I just pick up those and not the rest, he can't get out. And that robot's firing isn't going to get me. So let's just explore further. You'll also see there is a bit of sort of reusage of elements. It's not like every single area is unique in its tile set. And that's just a limitation of the times, unfortunately. You couldn't have 1,000,001 different art assets because these were just little sort of shareware games that made a quick buck for Apogee and the fellas at id before they went on to do some other things, I think. But yeah, I'm at this point, there's nothing new that I can show you. Not within my skill level. And I'd just be rambling for the sake of rambling. And let's face it, nobody wants to listen to me ramble endlessly about DOS games. Why would you like that? And if you like me rambling endlessly about DOS games, feel free to take a look at all the other videos on my channel. I have hundreds. And if you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. And if you are more keen on Commander Keen than I am, then you're probably one of my platforming patrons. Look at those great names. They could utilize a pogo stick properly. But yeah, if you're a fan of platformers, you have to play this. It's like mandatory from an educational standpoint, and I'll probably stick this in my top 25 because it's just more Keen, It's like the first one, but with slightly different enemies and tile sets, and it plays more or less the same. It's good. Until next time.